are you? Happy 11/22. Gotta love it. Shoot, I was gonna say some stuff, but I don't know. It's a really good day today, family. The vibe is really good. Everything's going well. Um, um, for those of you that are wondering what the next move is, because we've all been completely like hobbled financially. Well, maybe not all of us, but a lot of us have been hobbled financially. I got a download in the shower today. And it was after listening to Mermaid of Mesopotamia. She's awesome. She's talking about we're all turning into giants. And I've thought about this before too, except for we're superheroes, okay? So we're all secluded in our original positions, pretty much. Maybe not all of us. But to turn into your superhero form. That's what's happening now. You know how babies, they eat a lot before they grow? I've been eating a lot. It's like, I feel like I'm about to grow. Not only that, but I'm sitting straighter. I don't know. My body's changing. I'll just put it to you that way. It's been changing. Something about, I think my dog might be the god of funerary rites, protector of graves, and guides to the underworld. That's Anpu, is the Egyptian version of Anubis. I don't know, they have a problem with my dog for some reason. And that could be why. That's what my dog was telling me yesterday. It's kind of different, but I suppose life is at this point. So, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing really good. Oh yeah, that was another thing. That was another thing God wanted me to talk to you about. So I think we all pretty much know this, but we're going to go over it again. There's no mercy for the enemy. None. No sympathy, no empathy, no nothing. They are about to get a savage demise. And, yeah, you don't want to be attached to any of that loving feeling when it comes to the Dark Force. They're going down. What else? I guess I'll just read these cards I pulled. Good morning, Bae. I love you. So under the deck, we have Rainmaker, inverted. And we have a lot of inverted cards in this spread, and it's, I don't know, I guess normally I flip them the right way with this deck, because it's an oracle deck and the stuff doesn't really make sense inverted usually. But in an upside down world, upside down shit starts to make sense to me. And the rain is starting to come from underground, is what I'm hearing. We have to flush these little reptiles out, so to the surface. So things are gonna get strange on the surface, like they weren't already. They're gonna get stranger. All their tunnels are being flooded out. All their underground caves that they dwell in, they're all being flooded. So they can't hide. When we get into warrior formation and finish them. Okay. That was intense. Okay. You were born an Earthkeeper. Here to bring the blade of truth. And the upper world down. Now, upper world's inverted, lower world's inverted, ancestors are inverted. Ancestors inverted are at the center of the spread. Taming the wind is inverted. Magic's upright and lightning's upright. And ghost dance. So what I'm seeing is the this inverted Ancient Ones card. It's a number 1. The reptiles were here on this planet before humans and whatever, okay? They were the first inhabitants. They went bad. And they're being removed. And tortured. Disposed of. All those things, okay? These beings are going to be forced to face their truth. They will be looking in the mirror. And it does remind me of Clockwork Orange again. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, but they peel their eyes open and make them watch horrific shit until it makes them sick. They can't look away. We're gonna make them swim in a sick and twisted cesspool that they created themselves. They'll just be viewing their own footage. Sick and twisted footage. Half of those children were their own children. They breed them for this purpose. They sacrifice the ones with the good meat. Anyways, they are so sick and twisted, family. So sick. So sick. I don't know what possessed us to come here in the first place. Mother Earth, I guess. We're here to save Mother Earth from these bastards. Oh, shizzle. So, but obviously we have the advantage. We've always had the advantage. We're just now learning about this advantage. The Earth Keepers are communing with their ancestors at this time. And the lower world is coming. They're communing with the lower world too. If you know, you know. I don't know. I don't feel like explaining it right now. These ancestors are also affecting the reptilian agenda with a lot of their magic that they've been blasting around everywhere. I guess some ancestors have been collecting this terrible energy for some kind of lightning strike against them. That's what the ancestors are doing. Yeah, it turns out they couldn't tame the wind. These reptiles are in neck deep. They're in so deep. I love it. 55, 22, 33, 30, 333. 6 brings balance. 18 brings change. I mean, rebirth. Change, same thing. Everything means the same thing, really. I'm going to pull some cards, some tarot. This YouTube shit's a joke, by the way. I don't even want to get into it. It is such a flippin' joke. Boy, I love you. How are you? It's so good to see you. How are you feeling today? Is your energy good? Real good? I've been manifesting all morning. Oh, good. Good to hear, baby. Okay. So, yeah. I gotta search more into this Anubis thing. Anubis is the Greek name for Anpu. But I think it's somehow related to Isis and Osiris, and Jesus and Mary Magdalene, and Adam and Lilith. This dog might be turning into a superhero too. I don't know. It's kind of seeming like it. He's definitely my protector. That's been made clear. He will not leave my side. Like, at all. For anything. That's very apparent. And this dog is a killer. I don't know if I've told you about this dog. This dog's a killer. It doesn't allow anything on its property or in its territory at all. It will kill it. Whatever it is. And he's wild. I mean, he is a wild dog, but I figured out. Chloe and I figured out, but I'm not going to go into that since people are targeting my dog. It's so weird. I'm a wild dog too. Or a wild cat maybe, I don't know. I'm definitely wild. I've always been wild. Can't tame me. It's been weird though, I gotta say, like all how I've been like wanting to eat. I'm never like that. Like that's never like me. Food has always been a chore. Always. I do it because I have to. And now I'm like eating shit I wouldn't normally eat just because it's food. But I'm feeling really good. Really good for feeling like a trained killer at this time. It's so opposite of who I've always considered myself to be, which I guess is why we had to shed that ego thing. It just doesn't fit me here at this juncture. That skin doesn't fit anymore. I saw this meme on Facebook. It said, what does it say? I'm gonna have to paraphrase because I don't even remember at this point, but oh, all those people I forgave, I should have kicked their ass. The memes that are coming up on Facebook now, you can just see the change in the climate. People are done turning the other cheek. People are done accepting evil. It's not just me. It's the whole world. That was really neat to see. I love that. I love that to see that in me too, because it's actually always been a pet peeve of mine with me. High Priestess. It's always been a pet peeve of mine that with me, I'm very self-critical. I've always been on the ascension journey, trying to master myself. But it's always bothered me how being love, like a being of unconditional love, provided me with so much drama, and I had to take so many blows because of it. And that's always the one thing that people will point out to you is like, you should get revenge. You should have done this, or you should have done that, or, you know, and it would always get so under my skin because half of me was like, you're right. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just what I do. And it's just how I feel. And anything that goes out of that lane of how I feel is just, it doesn't work out for me. It might look great in any other person's eyes, but it never works out for me. So I've always had to stay in that lane. So for me now to be completely switching lanes, is so gratifying, so rewarding. I'm so thankful to not be a sitting fucking duck anymore. So, there's that. Oh, shizzle. And as far as YouTube, I am gonna mention this. Like, if they think I am going to skew what I talk about, how I talk, what I talk, any of that, so that I can, instead of making $2.50 in a day, make $5, they're fucking fools. I am not a peasant. I don't need your spare change. Fucking idiots. I don't want to tell them who I am, God. I really don't. I don't think they deserve to know. Let's pull some cards. God wants me to tell y'all who I am. But the only person that needs to know is my bae, and he knows. He knows exactly who we are. The rest of y'all can fuck off. I think you know who I am too. I think you've known before I did, so there's that too. But everybody else, yeah, whatever. It don't matter. It just doesn't matter. Just doesn't. High Priestess, bottom of the deck. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. As you know, boy, yeah, you know that about me. Money is not, let's talk about this. For anybody who's still stuck on money, money's not coming to the new world. This is a new world order, okay? It's a new world now. Welcome to the new world. Your money is useless here. People talk about spiritual abundance. That's the only abundance there is, you dumb fucks. I don't know. You guys have this written all through the Bible. It's only so people will give you their money. Your money won't buy your way into heaven. Give it to me. We'll buy your way into heaven. And anybody who bought into that is just as dumb as you. Yeah, it's not looking too good. Inverse Judgment and the inverse Queen of Swords. Oh. This Queen of Swords used to be upright. But it's upside down day. You turned me into a monster. Yep. I know of a few things that will be necessary, Boyer. You might be able to help me with that. Yeah, just like in Star Trek, Inverse Judgment. Money is not going where we are. Not that we're going into space. No, it's a new world order. A new world order. I'm going to play that song later. All of the reptiles will be coming up from the caves because, well, they're going to be flooded. What else? Then they'll be rounded up. And, yeah, that might be our job. I'm not sure yet. I was hoping, nah, but I might be wrong. This might get just as crazy as we thought it could get. You know what I mean? Inverse judgment. These reptilians actually, I don't know, they might have went to court yesterday and they got a bad judgment. It's not looking good for them. Ancestors have some plans for them. I don't know, like, yeah, they're helping us. I see that. Yeah, we've got aliens coming down from space. We got upper world inverted. They're coming down. King of Swords. We got God here. God's here. Wielding the blade. With the power. We got the power. Shizzle. All right, we got the power here. We got the power, babe. We got the power. We got the power. Mm-hmm. What else? You guys are giving me all your power. It's crazy. It's really weird. Mm-hmm. I don't even know who you are. I don't even care. Like, but it's just so weird. Red robes. Okay, I got that. I got that spirit. They're the red robes. Doing their little fancy dancy magic. Fancy schmancy. Is this what you're doing? Something like that. Oh, shizzle. It's not working. Shucks. Sorry to disappoint, fellers. Mm-hmm. 8 of Wands. Shooting your shot through the screen. Too scared to show up in person. Yeah. You don't want to face the Empress. You don't. You're right. Yeah, you've been defeated. You were already defeated. This isn't even fun. This is like a... What is this? I don't know. I feel it's like after one of those soccer matches I had where I scored goals from the halfway line. You know what I mean? And this final score was 22-0. And then afterwards, like, instead of just like shaking hands with everybody and being good sports, everybody like started crying and like yelling, and like their parents were yelling at them, like all that. That's what this seems like right now. You guys are just like crying and like yelling at, blaming each other. Poor losers. You're poor losers. Poor sports. I think that's what they call it. Is that Kareem? I think I see Kareem. What's up, Kareem? I'm talking to the red robes again. They're needing a little talking to. All right. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Feeling a little bit worried, anxious, not really able to sleep very well right now. And they've got, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Can you see that? It looks like the devil that they love to worship. That little devil thing that they like to look at. Yeah, this is what they're seeing. They're seeing that devil. That, what did I say about your beliefs? You get what you believe? Didn't I say that? Or Jesus said that? One of us did. You believed in the devil, and now that's what you have, a devil surrounding you at all times, haunting you, keeping you from sleeping. And now you've got this gal haunting you, letting you know of the tortures that you face. I love it. It's great. This is great news. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Oh yeah, the devil's here. The devil's here. The devil's here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Aren't you scared? You love this guy, right? Don't you love this guy? That's your friend. Friend of the devil's a friend of mine, right? What a glorious day. What a glorious day to praise my God, the Most High, the mightiest of all. Yeah, he's got my back. And you're hanging out with this dude? This little cartoon figure? That's why they call you the Little Dick Red Robes. Something like that. That's what Spirit told me. I don't know. Yeah. All right, see you later. Have a good day, Cream. Rug pulled out. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, folks. All right. Oh, yes. It's such a good day. It feels so good, family. All right, let's talk about it. So, what's going on here? I'm getting lost in the good vibes. Sorry, y'all. I'll pull it together. Yeah. Okay. Reverse judgment on the reptiles. Incoming messages coming quickly about their demise. That includes their devil? Huh. Well, I know we have the demons working for me. Is the devil a demon? I don't know. But anyway, the demons have come out to play, and they would like to do the honors of torturing these poor souls for us. Oh, I love that idea. You guys are so sweet. Oh my God, they love me. They know I don't like this kind of work. I like to keep my hands clean. You know? I like my fingernails to be clean. You know what I mean? I love you guys. Wow. They're really serious about this. And so are our ancestors. Yeah, and the fate is coming in to those who refuse to show strength over the devil. Their destiny has come. Destiny is here. Your destiny awaits. And we're having a baby. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's beautiful. It's upside down day, family. Every day is upside down day now. I think the pendulum flipped or something. It just, you know what I mean? Or it's about to. All the leaves are almost down. It feels good. I feel the momentum of it. It's like coming in. The swing is coming. Like, I don't know. We've kind of been at. I described this before. I'm having a hard time talking because I'm so excited. So the pendulum. I wish I had a pendulum. I don't like those things though. I think they're too random. Okay. So you have the pendulum, right? And it came up here. I was talking about this. Like last month or something, we were talking about this. And we're like kind of in suspension. And I told you it was about to start going down the other way, and it was going to come quick, fast, and furious. So anyways, we're either in suspension right now or it's shifting right now. I don't know. It feels different to me. I know what it is too. I know what this feeling is. Oh my gosh. I love roller coasters, okay? I love scary things that I can't die from, okay? Any of the adrenaline stuff, give it to me. You know that feeling when you come up to the top of a really tall hill in a roller coaster, and like I always do the front cart. I don't know about you, but and as soon as you like get over the peak, it's just like right before it's like there's no track beneath you. You can feel the track is gone, but the car hasn't started to fall yet. But it's like, it's about to. That's the feeling. That's the feeling if I could pin it. If I could pin it for you. That's what's going on. Oh, this is getting good. Exciting. Real exciting. What else, Spirit? Inverted Seven of Swords. Okay. So what Spirit is telling me is that pretty much anybody that's ever stolen from you, lied. Whoa, that's serious. Wow, that's serious. You know those rules we've been living by, family? That no one else cared about? They're actually really important rules. The not lying, not cheating, not stealing. We were meant to repent from those things and learn our lessons, but anybody that never repented from lying is being marked. I wasn't playing. I'd honestly, I mean, I hate to say it, but I knew God wasn't playing. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I already knew this. He wasn't playing. And especially lying, cheating, and stealing from one of his warriors. That is immortal sin. That's what I just heard. I love you, Boyer. I'm going to read that, so I got it on here. Time has stopped and has caused serious overthinking for them, and sensations are sounding the horns. Are you calling me a sensation? shizzle. That's funny. This is so fun. I'm so glad that you're here to share this with me. Like, it's way more fun with you here than when I was alone. Although, I don't think I was ever alone, but you know, it felt lonely. It doesn't feel so lonely anymore. All I have to do is go on live, and I got my buddies. So anyways, I knew it. Jeez, Louise. Why do I have to be the bearer of all the bad news? Okay, so here's the thing. In a previous lifetime, I'm going to give you guys this. In a previous lifetime, I was sacrificed. Okay, tortured, sacrificed. Okay, in several previous lifetimes. Okay, let's break it down. In several previous lifetimes, I was tortured and sacrificed. That is not the case for this lifetime. That's not what's going to happen. I'm getting my, okay, God, my revenge. God, this is weird. You see this cross? This will be the final demise of our worst offenders. After they've been properly tortured. And that's just the name of the game at this point. Oh, good, White Light. You came in just in time for the warrior talk. We're no longer chosen ones. We're God's warriors, what we've always been. But that's where we're going with this. Now, the plan is to sacrifice the ones who sacrificed us. They will be sacrificed as well to our God. Okay? Our God would like a donation. That's what he said. You like to sacrifice up people's fucking lives. Right? You're the next sacrifice to my God. You're gonna make, yeah, I'll say it. You're gonna make me more powerful when I kill you. Anyways. Because I'm still standing. You tried to starve me. Oh, I don't even want to get into the things you did to me. And you will pay. Dearly. They're currently thinking of new forms of torture that will outweigh the ones that you sick, twisted bastards have come up with in the past. We've got new ones. This is going to be fun. I've been waiting a long time for this. Nine of Cups. My wishes are being fulfilled. God loves me. And I'm willing to sacrifice anything for my God. You want to call me a terrorist? You got one. You fucking got one. You want to build a bitch? Why? You already did. could never build a bitch like this one. Inverted Three of Pentacles. So, the plan is to take all these sick and twisted individuals no candlelit dinners in prison, Boya. Thanks, Cassie. Love you. She knows what's up. Okay. So, all of the sick and twisted individuals who decided to worship a false god, which was very, very highly frowned upon, as we all recall. Weren't we told not to do that? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to brag, but I just knew that they were serious, and, you know. But you guys apparently didn't understand that when God says don't worship a fucking little cartoon with a fucking pitchfork, he meant it. Like, yeah, don't do that. I mean it too. If you weren't so slimy, I'd make you fucking lick my feet. So there's that. Inverted Hermit. Somebody's coming out of hiding. I bet you can't wait. I'm excited. You guys had me shoved in a hole for far too long. I'm excited to come out and say, boo! It's gonna be fun. Yeah. You wanted a Queen of Swords? You got one. You got your Queen of Swords, God. You got her. I'm here. I'm ready for service. Yep. Good news is coming in from the sky. Lightning. Lightning and lightning. Lightning comes from the sky. Thanks, White Light. You're the introverted hermit. I'm an extroverted introvert. And I'm an introverted extrovert. Okay, I'd rather be introverted, but if you're gonna drag me out, believe me, you're gonna know I'm out. That's all. I'm not shy. Alright, what are we gonna talk about? The crows want to say something. I've been seeing the largest crows probably ever made. My skeleton crew has been beefed up, is what they just told me. The birds are my skeleton crew. Oh, shizzle. Better plug this in. 2 babies. Twins. Someone's having twins. It turns out there's a spiritual leader that's flipped right upside down. It's upside down day. Don't look like your average priest, do I? Don't look like one of the cardinals, the bishops, the nuns. Nope. Nope, you were looking in the wrong spot. Peekaboo. Alright. Yeah, so there's a territory battle, I suppose. This is number 5. A territory battle with these devil worshippers, the people that worship false gods, false prophets. These twisted families, reptilian families. They're all going to hell in a handbasket. Mission complete. They will not be walking away from any of this. You're not even going to escape with death. Okay. That's a really good idea. Oh my gosh. I heard the coolest idea. About how to burn somebody, hang somebody on a cross and burn them alive without them actually dying. Like use like acid and shit. That's a really good idea. Yeah, I told you the ancestors and the Galactic Federation have been working on like super genius torture techniques to make sure that we can get the effect of somebody hanging on a cross and burning alive without them actually dying. And watch their horrors all at the same time. Spirit, come through with it. It's going to be such a glorious thing to see. We'll be popping champagne bottles and having a party. It's going to be a party, y'all. I'm not going to want to smell any of it, but we can have we'll have a viewing room. A party viewing room. This is going to be great. I've waited a long time for this, devils. No more mischief for you. Looks like you're being disabled. Oh my gosh, you're being mimicked. That makes sense. So you're going to be stopped from doing what you're doing. You're going to be flooded out from your little underground caves, flushed out into the streets, made fun of. We'll probably have you out there nude and stuff, you know what I mean? So everyone can see how little your dicks are. That'll be fun. That's gonna be so fun. This is a good time. You're right, Spirit. For taking my shit. That's what you get. I was just too good for you. Wah. Poor me. You know how I feel about the Wah Wah Crow. We got forces coming in from the sky. Resistance for their stupid wind. Something about they think they're gonna change the weather to do some. What is this, spirit? Somehow they think they're gonna stop the progression of God's warriors by causing a little wind. Maybe tornadoes, hurricanes, something like that. Get us all hot and bothered about some major disaster. Because we're so empathetic. We'll all rush to go help those in need and forget about these guys while they scurry off. Listen. We have a job to do, family. We're not here to raise the vibration anymore. We're not here to save anybody. We are here to round up this cesspool and put it where it belongs. Just a heads up. We have abundance on the way. Where we're going, we have everything we need. All the people who are meant to come with us will be there. Trust me. God is not leaving anybody behind that doesn't need to be. Don't go trying to save fools. Sorry, Starseeds, I'm not trying to yell at you. Just leave these fools behind, okay? They're a bunch of fucking idiots. I swear to God, they're all idiots. Whatever. They're all idiots. We're not saving anybody. Save yourself. That's the code, okay? You got to save yourself or you're not saved. That's just the way it is. All right, I'm going to try to calm down for a second. They think that they're going to play on our compassion, on our sympathy. That's why God really wanted me to talk to you so much about no mercy. Because this is what they think they're going to fucking play on. They think they're going to play on your fucking mercy, your forgiveness, your tolerance, your acceptance, all those things that you once had. They think they're going to get you with that. Don't let it trick you. Don't let them fool you, family. It's just the last ditch attempt. Some huge world disaster or something. You know they can fuck with the weather. I already knew that, but that's what they're telling me. They fuck with the weather. That's what they're doing. Try to put us on our knees, begging for humans' lives and shit. No. No. Those humans should have fucking done what they were supposed to do too. Fuck them all. Save yourself. There is not one person that's going to drown me while I'm trying to save them. Do you understand? Not one. It only takes one. Hey, Jude. I love Timothy Leary. Those were my favorite books back in the day. All those hippie books that my dad used to read. You know, the draw to it was the freedom, the absolute freedom. That being, what'd they call him? A beatnik, or Jack Kerouac. Was it beatniks? Anyways, it's just total freedom. That's why I love those people. That's why I love the Grateful Dead. That's why I loved dancing for big bucks. Like, you do what you... That's why I love YouTube. Even though they're never going to pay me. Guarantee I'll never get a dime out of YouTube. But, regardless, I still get to do what I want. And that's why I love not giving a shit about money. Because I don't need money to have what I want. I don't. I don't even need food, honestly, y'all. I'm not one to even need food. The Reluctant Savior. I've never heard him called that. Kerouac. I love Jack Kerouac though. And Khalil Gibran. I love Khalil Gibran. He is... If I was all about, like, when I was younger, I wanted to find a prophet that knew what the fuck was up and just learn that and follow that path and get where they got. So I read all the prophets, and I couldn't find a prophet that was hitting, like, I just couldn't find one that I agreed with. It really sucked because it made it really difficult for me to, in my opinion, find a path in life, a spiritual path, because that's the path I was on. Anyways, Khalil Gibran, he hit it more than anybody did, any of the prophets. He was better than, in my opinion, he, this is how I'm going to say it. He was more from my family lineage than Buddha or, you know, any of those other things. I love Khalil. But, he is also very poetic. So I think that might be a lot of it, is it left a lot of, room for interpretation. And what's so funny about prophets and the spiritual journey and everything is that everything evolves, it changes, and it always remains to be true, but it can change to the complete opposite of what it started, where it started from, like the yin yang symbol, you know, as it evolves, or the spiral. It's like, you know, or like I always say, like, it's opposite day. Anything that is stated in words can be proven wrong. And anything that is stated in words can be proven right. This is one thing I have found with science. And this is why you can't trust scientific research. Because you can prove anything you want to prove. For reals. Kerouac talked about saving the young. I need to clean my glasses. Shizzle. I can't see a thing. Oh, that does help when they're clean. Talked about saving the young babies. The young babes? But he suffered too much himself to want anything for himself. I love you, Boyer. But every coin can be turned, you know. This whole unconditional love thing is great. It is, it's great. But it can't be thrown into a void. Because we kind of like that energy and we want to keep it. And the dark force likes to destroy it. So we have to be very vigilant about where we put our energy. Completely ignore and disregard narcissist, the dark force, okay? Anybody who lies to you is good enough, okay? They're not on your team. Do not give them love. Do not nurture them. We're going to have plenty of time to nurture later, okay, guys? Here's what's going on. We're jumping on the other side of the coin real quick because we got to deal with these bastards. And all gods and goddesses know that we can embody any energy that we care to embody. Yes, we prefer to be pure light, and we can hold pure light because we are pure vessels. But we can embody any energy that we want to or need to for the purpose. Yeah, there's definitely black magic. Probably getting shot at me right now. I don't even care though. I love it, actually. It makes me strong. Why did it look like there was just another message on it? So anyways, we're jumping on the other side of the coin. We've embodied the dark force. The demons have now returned to the Jedi Force for assignment. They are no longer inhabiting the bodies of these creatures, whatever you want to call them. They've come home. I'm happy to say my demons are here with me and will be assisting me for the rest of my journey. What else? I don't know. I think I'm going to pull some cards. You know, I didn't know this, but I don't know if y'all remember Tokame. Tokame became a member on my site. I got to do something for members now. Okay, God wants to develop and grow and to never throw one's own life away, but to let the evil demons experience their karma from their own evils. Yep. Black magic is where the Build-A-Bitch program came from. Well, at least you know what happened, White Light, because I missed the memo. I didn't know we were building a bitch here, but I guess that's what's been going on. Oh my gosh, yep, so they built a bitch alright. They sure did. I've always been a bitch though, family. I've never been when to hold my tongue. But I also have been overly compassionate and overly sympathetic to the demons in my life. That's probably why they love me so much, but I don't know. That probably is. That's how I got all the demons to want to be on my team, because I babied the fuck out of demons my whole life. I made them feel so special and loved, and that it didn't matter their darkness, that I loved them anyway. So, now they're my pets. But they no longer inhabit the bodies of the people that used to allow them to mess with me. They are inhabiting my body. They are in my control now. And I still feel great, you know. My heart is still open. I'm still full of unconditional love. But I hold the power of all the demons. I don't even know their names. I'll probably rename them anyway. They're all a part of me now. What's my name gonna be? Beth doesn't suit me anymore. Okay. Let's pull a spread and see what Spirit wants to talk about. You know what I want to do? I want to pull the, I'll clarify with those. I want to pull the Martian card, see what the Galactic Federation wants to talk about. I don't know why, they talk through those cards though, it seems like. Inverted Knight of Pentacles. We're still talking about the reptilian agenda. Oh, and their cover-up. Okay. So we're balancing out the cover-up of the reptilian agenda. These, red robes that thought they were in charge. They thought they were in charge, y'all. Wah, wah. So there's that. Okay. We got the star in the upright. Ooh, they couldn't take the star out. That's bad, especially after yesterday. I don't know if you know this, but yesterday I took some people to spiritual court. And they did their damnedest to take me down. Cartoon music. They did their damnedest to take me down. And they're very, very, like, they're shaking in their boots right now, because they did not ever imagine that all of the red robes, little dicks, combined together with their magic. They never, ever imagined that they wouldn't be able to take me down. And not only that, but, like, they were trying to keep their hands clean. This is what Spirit's telling me. This is why they didn't all come against me at once. Because they literally thought that, some of them thought they were going to be able to keep their hands clean. Because they knew that evidence was going to come out of all of this. All these wrongdoings. So they were literally hiding, letting all the little peons do the dirty work. When it came to the magic, all that. All of it. High Priestess. I see you. Yep. As they tried to destabilize the High Priestess. Okay. Yeah. By fucking with her heart chakra. Trying to. Anyways, how this story goes. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Okay. how this story goes, inverted Five of Swords. They're freaking out because they just came at you with everything they had. All the top, like the very top red dress little dicks. The very top. All came with their super duper magic. Okay? And they fucking got me. I'm telling you. They got me for a few days. Well, since the new moon, they've had me under a spell. And the only thing was I knew I was under a spell. So it wasn't really that powerful in that respect, because spells don't work if you're like, oh shit, I'm under a spell again. It's like, it's like people don't try to go to work when they're super fucking sick. They're like, oh, I'm sick, I'm just gonna lay in bed, I'm sick. You know what I mean? Now, if you would have tried to go out in the world and work that way, you might like end up dropping dead from it. But you don't. You know you're sick, so you lay down in bed and anyways. So I knew I was under a black magic spell. So therefore it didn't work. Did I feel it? Yes. I fucking felt it. But that's neither here nor there. And then yesterday, when I took them to court for it, they blasted me with all kinds of, like, they were doing voodoo on me. They were stabbing my eyes, my temples, my heart, my ears. They were burning a voodoo doll of me. They were burning all my skin. They went all out. I mean, they went all out. And it was more of a sensation of, I knew what they were doing, but it wasn't painful or anything. It's like starseeds know, or I gotta switch this up. God's warriors know. It's hard to make us uncomfortable. We stay in comfort most of the time. That's God's light, I guess. Anyways. So it's like you feel it. Kind of like I've told you I've been I don't know how many times I've been punched in the face. Never once has it really hurt or has it bruised my face. That's what this magic is like at this point. It's not... I know it's happening, but it's not going to do anything. It is inconvenient at times. I'll give it that. But I don't even feel it today, and I know they're trying. My head's just buzzing. I'm so protected right now. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. The power that I hold right now. So there's that. And that comes from facing it head on. And this is another thing that another life lesson that I found to be so helpful, is that of the buffalo. I just started doing this a couple years ago. It was like a couple years after my family started to make it very known that they were trying to take me down. Like, they always had been, but this is when they were calling CPS every other month and having the cops show up at my house and sending all these weird demon things and doing all this shit. Okay, so when it all started, I backed into a corner. I was like shocked and scared. Mostly for my kids. Like, I've never really had that fear thing, but when kids come into the picture, it really did knock me, my balance off. Just the kids made me off balance. So anyways, At first I ran from it and tried to prove to people that I wasn't the monster that they were making me out to be and all that stuff. But I don't know why it took me a year or two to figure this out, but it did, okay? Because already knew this, that you cannot make anybody think anything, or at least me as a truth teller. I don't hold those powers to sway people's opinions. I don't try to. I don't know that I could if I did, but it doesn't matter, okay? Just like I'm not good at lying, but it doesn't matter because I just don't lie. So who cares if I'm good at it or not, okay? Anyways, back to the original story. Instead of running one day, I read this buffalo card. I wish I knew where it is, but basically what the buffalo does is they face the storm. They just stand there and they face it. You know, like anything that came my way. It's like instead of like for instance, like when CPS would leave cards at my door and shit, I would like literally avoid the house. I would avoid everything. I just didn't want to talk to them. But when I took the buffalo stance, I turned around and I faced them and I said, "What? What do you want?" You know, anything that came at me, I faced it and I said, "What do you want? Let's do this." And all those problems disappeared. As soon as I did that, it was really weird. CPS backed off. Everyone was like, "Oh, okay." So it was just really weird. When I started just inviting them in for tea. What do you want? Let's get this over with and get you out of my space. And it worked splendidly after that. Same with everything in life, basically. But I feel like the energy now is we're taking the buffalo stance. We're facing up to these devils and we're asking, what the fuck do you want? What exactly is it that you think you're gonna fucking do? We're not scared. We've never been scared. We've just been trying to figure out how to deal with you, how to coexist with you. But coexistence is no longer the key. Thank you, God. Oh, shizzle. I'm so done coexisting with this vermin. So, under the deck, there might have been some confusion you've been in. There were some spells cast. Maybe messages were sent your way. But it was work done by a Queen of Wands to try to stop your progress. Okay? In the middle of the spread, we have the inverted Knight of Cups, or Knight of Pentacles. This is the reptilian agenda. If you're looking for specifics in your life, this is the earth signs that have been doing methodical work. Brothers, sisters. Okay? Top left-hand corner is God is here. Angel of fucking balance is here. Balancing out their bad karma that they've been racking up that couldn't possibly be handled in the 3D realm. Or by the 3D. I don't know. It could have been handled. You're right. It could have been handled. But it wasn't. Because people are weak. Weak-minded. Selfish. Everyone would rather look the other way than take a fucking hit for the team. That is not our team, family. That is not how we handle things. So those people need to get off our fucking territory. They're not on our team. They need to get off our territory. What's the message? Okay, so Angel of Balance has come in on all of these things that have been hidden from the light. All of these children that have been sacrificed for their organs because they think they're going to build a bitch. Where's their massive attack? I've seen somebody get stung by a jellyfish before. You ever been to South Padre Island? Yeah. Massive attack on the good children. And you know what else I'm finding about this children thing? Is we are God's children, okay? We're saving ourselves. Not every creature on this earth is worthy of being saved. Got it, family? You'll know the difference. I've been telling you how to spot a reptilian since the beginning. I've also been telling you not to be judgmental or prejudice. I take all that back. We're judging them. We're setting them aside. We're making them apart from us. That makes us prejudiced, I guess. But I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. I don't care how much I've changed. I just don't. At this point, I don't like the reptilians. None of them have showed me any fucking mercy, so I'm not showing them mercy. That's how I feel about that. Why does it keep looking like you say something? So there's been a lot of secrets by these red dress little dicks that are going down. They're going under. They tried to come after the angels of balance, the stars, the real family, the true family of Earth. Oh God, they keep stabbing my fucking gut. They're shoving swords in a fucking doll on me. I'll bet you they have a life-size version. Probably with real organs in it, honestly. That's what I'm seeing. Oh my God, that's what they're doing. These people need to be sent to God. I am God Boyer. They're making life-size voodoo dolls with real fucking organs. And calling it a Build-A-Bitch of me. You guys are sick. You're so sick. They have a body of me laid out on a table like that. And they're taking swords and they're fucking stabbing me. They're fucking mutilating this human flesh that they've made. All fucking human. Human organs, human skin, human hair, every fucking thing. And they've got laid out in a fucking church at a fucking altar. Thinking they're gonna somehow sacrifice the high priestess with a Build-A-Bitch. You guys are sick. You're fucking sick. Wow, that's a message for you. Yeah, they're also raping the Build-A-Bitch. They figure that's the best way to fucking get you. You guys are so sick. I cannot believe you came in and fucking told me all this shit. Oh, God. I don't know how they do this, but I guess they do it, y'all. These Build-A-Bitches are alive. They walk around and shit. Okay? They're sending fake lovers your way. Build-A-Bitch lovers. Yeah. All right, let's talk about it. So they've got these things walking around, family. Shit. This is worse than I thought. This is worse than I fucking thought. There's a clone of you out there that they're torturing right now. Wow. There's more than one clone. Wow. Oh my God. As if they couldn't torture you enough, personally. They decided to build clones of you to torture also. Yeah, they couldn't get away with torturing you in the ways they wanted to, so they built a bitch just like you. It's their own living voodoo doll. Your family helped them. What else, Spirit? I don't know. Like, am I saying something that important that you need to rip my guts out? I don't know. Is it that fucking bad? I better keep going. Something about this work that they've been doing. What is it? What Red China. Red China. Spirit, what are you talking about? Okay, communist China is a problem. Yeah, they have. They sure have. Okay, yeah, too many vampire and fucking zombie movies. But they're the ones that knew that that was the real life. The shit that was going on. We're the ones that didn't fucking know what was going on. Those days are over. The only thing I don't know is just because I haven't fucking seen it yet. Spirit's trying hard to let me know what's going on. And I'm working hard to figure it out. Because this information is not easy to access for anyone who thinks it might be. It's not. It's not. Okay, my candle went out. Celtics. Significant. My ears have been ringing so loud for years now, but the past, ever since I came out of that magic spell, what was that, yesterday? My head has been like fucking vibrating. Like, serious. I feel like it's a machine, like a whirling machine, you know? It's humming. There's changes happening to me. I don't know what. As usual. I still feel left in the dark, but I know something weird's happening. Okay, yeah, let's talk about this. Ships. China's playing in something fishy right now. They're gonna send something in it by ship. Oh, this is weird, Spirit. I don't know anything about this stuff. It's gonna fucking sound really weird. Something about a baby. On ships. Babies on ships. Going from China to Northern Europe somewhere. Or from Northern Europe to China. What is this about, Spirit? Babies? They're trying to hide money. They've been pilfering money. They're moving money. This is weird, Spirit. I can't do this. Something about a Ferris wheel, ships, moving money. Their Wheel of Fortune. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of gold. Okay. China's paying for these Build-A-Bitches? China's making clones. Okay. Oh my gosh. And they're marrying them. They're having babies? Oh my god, this is so weird. So y'all, this stuff isn't natural, okay? It's not human. It's not God. It's not any of that, okay? They're making monsters. And they're breeding them. They're breeding monsters. Hear those sirens? What are they doing with these? They're trying to stop the clock. Did they steal my heart? Oh my god. They stole my heart. That's why they keep showing me that shit. Eating my heart, and they keep showing me my heart. And taking my heart. They already did that. These fucking people are insane. Okay, yeah, you're gonna pay for that too. Sorry for your bad luck. Wow, Dr. Moon. They were harvesting organs. That's why they were doing surgeries on people with healthy hearts. That's what they got busted for. Dr. Moon and Dr. Really Vasquez. That happened in 2002. October 2002 is when they made the headlines in Redding, California. They both went on sabbatical, last I heard. Fucking idiots. So, what did they think they were gonna do with that? They still have it. They use it regularly. That's their favorite Build-A-Bitch, is what I just heard. The one with the real heart in it. They thought it would give them more control over me. It probably did. Hell. My life sure has not been fucking easy. And they've been following me all the whole time I was in California. That was apparent. They were targeting. They were trying to get my heart the whole time. I tried so hard to escape that hospital. I knew I was in danger. I knew they were trying to kill me. Oh my God. Talk about some memories coming back. I knew I would. Oh my God. They kept telling me I was crazy. No one was trying to kill me. They, half of them refused to take care of me when I was in a coma. It's like a little shop of fucking horrors. It's what I thought I was in. They kept on telling me, nope, that's not what this is. Oh no. No, it's because you've been in a coma. You're confused. You're hallucinating. That's these false marriages. It's our Build-A-Bitches got married. Somehow it was meant to block us from love. They took my heart, put it in somebody else. They could somehow synthesize a divine union. Now they think they're going to take off into space. They're preparing to try to leave Earth. They harvested my energy by harvesting my heart. This shit gets sicker by the fucking minute, family. And they're telling me this information because they think that it's somehow going to block me or make me feel lesser than. It's the vessel, you dumb fuck. You guys are so sick and twisted. So fucking sick and twisted. Grays have something to do with this? I was trying to leave you guys out of it. I wasn't so sure about your little ventures. I was literally giving you guys excuses for your stupid experiments. You think you're just gonna steal my fucking heart? Oh, you little graylings. You've proven to be a little bit more of a nuisance than I thought. The fucking communist China is working with the fucking Greys and all these stupid genetic experiments. And they're also trying to help them plan their escape from planet Earth. This shit does get deep. I hear you. I fucking hear you. I'm sure there's more. These fuckers give a whole new meaning to the words raped and pillaged. They're watching. Where are you, little fuckers? Taking every one of you out. Fucking dumb little fucks. I thought you were trying to fucking help yourselves. These guys too. Syrians A. From Sirius A or B, it's A. These fuckers. The reptilians and the fucking Greys are on my list now. They've been marked for fucking disposal. Thanks for showing up. Alpha Draconians have been marked for disposal. Man, do I want to drink right now. Not really, but kind of. I feel like a fucking half pint of Jaeger would do me pretty good right now. I'm angry. I guess that's what it amounts to. They got me angry for a minute. I'm gonna pull it together though. I will pull it together. Yeah. I know. I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, Boyer. They have manifested their own personal designer hell that goes beyond Dante's Inferno and will live there for thousands of years. Correct. Correct. They have just been toying with us. Fucking like we're their little fucking dolls or something. For thousands of years they've been doing this shit. No mercy. You're little bitches. Maybe you should have left my heart where it was. You might have had a little more mercy. Because I'm not feeling so much of that heart right now, fellers. You know who hasn't been bothering me lately? Anybody. I don't know what that's about. It's more quiet than usual. Which is fantastic for this lady. Peace is my middle name. Peace train. Oh, I'm hungry or something. I'm gonna eat a lot today too, probably. I'm gearing up for my superhero uniform. I can feel my skull growing right now. Expanding. My brow line right here. I can just feel this like growing. It's weird. So now's the time for lessons and blessings. You wanted to stop the time. We're going to stop the time. We're going to stop it right here on your lessons and our blessings. It's a good idea. We might as well revel in our bounty for a while, family. Stop the clock before their demise, their painful deaths, and their hell sentence. But before that happens, we're going to go ahead and stop the clock, just like you requested. Like I said, you get what you believe. We're going to go ahead and stop that clock. Right at the moment of your torture and torment. And we're going to leave it there. Right at the moment that we receive everything that we have coming to us. We're going to stop the clock. That's a great idea. You have the best ideas. Family, they wanted to stop the clock. Well, let's stop the clock. Let's do that. You guys are genius. Sometimes I don't give you enough credit for your genius. Sorry. Unfortunately, it works more for my side, but regardless, we're going to give you a little credit for that. Let's stop the clock. Right at the moment that you realize that there is no hope for your future. You ever seen that Twilight Zone episode where I think they're in New York City and the atomic bomb is coming down on the city? And this guy somehow, this is a long time ago, guys, so I'll do my best. But this guy, he realized somewhere in the episode that if he said stop, if he yelled stop, like something was happening, a bunch of noise, and he's just like, stop. And everything stopped, okay? And everything froze. Time froze around him when he said stop. And then it was the end of the world, right? It was the big bomb, all this stuff, okay? And it's coming down over New York City. And he's watching it on the monitors of a TV store. From outside the TV store. And he's also watching it from this coming down from the sky. And everyone's running around, crazy, screaming. And he freaks out and he yells, stop. And everything stops. And the bomb is literally hovering 20 feet above the ground. You can see the flames blazing out. Everything stops except for him. And his thoughts about his demise. That's all that was left. He had the choice between dying and thinking about dying. Those were his only two choices. Kind of like the choices you've given many. That's beautiful, God. Thank you. Yeah, you're being stripped of everything. And I'm going to stop this reading here. I think you've got enough to think about for right now. I'll be back on a brighter note, hopefully, Faye. Maybe we can pull out some. Y'all, here's another thing. We're turning into super star seeds. Let me give you some good, God warriors. Let me give you some good food for thought. We're turning into superheroes right now. Eat well. Exercise. And get in your warrior mode. If you have to, watch Karate Kid. That's the one where I got the no mercy from. Bye, my lovely. Hi, Sarah. It's so good to see you. I love you guys. Thank you for the rose. I love my roses. So yeah. Gear up, family, because we're in for a wild ride. And these guys are going down. We'll just continue to mark them for disposal as we must. And we're going to make it fun, okay? Didn't seem like something I would consider fun in the past, but we are going to flip the script and we're going to turn this into a different game. This is more of a, what do they call them? Shoot 'em up games? One of those. It's not one of those feel-good games, but it's still exhilarating. It's fun. We're going to get the adrenaline going. And no, you're not going to be able to stop my heart with that fucking sword in it. I love you guys, and I will see you soon.